I've really wanted to bring back a radio show, and I know Jeff and I had done one for a bit where it was like the rock radio show, and that was really cool. And then I've had a couple of different solo projects with radio that was more internet based, and I was really hoping that we were going to get like a Texas station to bring us on, and it never happened. So I do like the idea of doing radio. I love the concept. I love doing that whole ordeal. But honestly, doing it on the internet isn't the same. It just doesn't have the same vibe for me. Like traditional radio, for me, it still has a feeling. It still has a vibe. It still has a thing that I love. And if there's ever an opportunity for me to get on traditional radio again, I will jump all over it. You know, because you kind of look at it, and traditional radio for musicians, their payout is phenomenal. Like they actually, like if you can get a song that's on consistent rotation, not on just one station, but like actually you find somebody that can get your song out to multiple stations and have it in rotation at 100 different radio stations throughout the country, they actually pay pretty good in comparison to like Spotify or YouTube Music or whatever it is. You know, radio stations still pay pretty good. And I think musicians kind of need to knock on that one and just kind of continue to push their music out to radio, because a lot of radio stations are already looking for independent music. They're looking for musicians that are new. They're looking to break the new musician. They're looking to give a musician their big break, bring them in for interviews and all that jazz. And I love that. I love that radio is really kind of almost in part becoming like a beacon of hope for independent music. And they're really getting behind it and supporting it and pushing new artists and local artists and all that stuff. So I love it. And I hope more musicians kind of start putting their focus on doing old school radio tours, because I think there's going to be something to it. Even though it seems like radio is getting pushed out, it's not though. Like, I really don't think it is. I think it's just kind of evolving to the next phase of its life. And unlike TV, there's always room for radio. Like it's one of those mediums where you don't have to have your full attention to consume radio, right? Where like you can listen to the radio and clean the kitchen. You can listen to the radio and drive. You can listen to the radio and do yard work or mow or whatever. You can listen to the radio and work out. You can't necessarily do that with TV. And that's where the constraints for TV kind of is right now, is with how fast paced everybody is. Yes, everybody likes to consume content, but they want to consume content that they can multitask with. Like, I don't know a whole lot of people that can turn the TV on and then go and cook dinner or clean the kitchen or clean the bathroom without, you know, just not really knowing what's going on the TV, because like TV is a visual medium. Guess what? Radio is not. So that's just kind of my thought. I think radio is going to make a major comeback over the next 10 to 15 years. It's going to make a major bounce back as long as it can figure out a way to kind of stay with the times and kind of evolve with the modern age. So, yeah, I'm excited. And if there's ever an opportunity, anybody happens to be watching this that runs a radio station or knows somebody that runs a radio station that's looking for new shows, new content ideas, hit me up. I am down. I'm always down.